If you're interested in powerful engines, then today's the video for you. Here's a little bit of a sneak preview. Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. We've got another best of 3 draft here today, and I'm surprised we're here because it took literally 10 minutes to queue up for this draft. If that doesn't tell you anything about this format here at this point, I don't know what does. So let's dive into pack one, pick one here. I think the best common is pretty clearly Girder Goons. Backup Agent is arguable, but I don't really want to do that. This early necessarily. Venom Connoisseur and Elegant Entourage, fine. We could go get Devilish Valet for the memes. There's some great memes you can do with Devilish Valet in this format. I just really like Maestro's decks lately. Call me crazy, but I think the good Maestro's decks are better than the average Broker's decks here at this point. Now, I think the best thing in the format is still like busted Brokers. Don't get me wrong. I forget what day it was that we played against the busted Brokers deck. It might actually be coming up. I'm not sure. A little foreshadowing. I'm not sure exactly when this one will release compared to the next one or the other one that I recorded. But I think the best deck in the format is busted Brokers. And then I think Maestro's is pretty close behind. So here we have Illuminated Virtuoso, Instantly Regret Not Taking the Backup Agent, and Rafine's Informant. These are both the best cards in the pack by a far margin. Not a fan of most of these red cards necessarily. I mean, you could take Crooked Custodian to go with Girder Goons, but like that's not great. So let's just take the Virtuoso here. I mean, this pack is not great. And we're probably going to get pretty cut out of white. But let's start there. Well, I mean, there's Rafine's Informant and another Girder Goons here. I think I'm going to land on the Girder Goons and the fact that I don't think white will be open. This is the only white card. I'm pretty sure this person is immediately in white. We passed them a Backup Agent, Rafine's Informant. They're pretty much going to be in white. And I have really liked Girder Goons as a card. So let's take that. Well, Pyre Sledge Arsonist could be good. Stimulus Package is a fun little build around. If we go like red-green splashing like everything, that could be fun. I don't think either of these wheel. And I think Arsonist is good with double Girder Goons already. So we can start there. And I don't know, if the Stimulus Package wheels, maybe we can do some crazy stuff. Nothing much here, really. Groundbreaker, Revelation. There's Fake Your Own Death if we kind of go like a black-red sack kind of thing with a couple Corrupt Court Officials or something like that. But I mean, everything else, I mean, Witty Roastmaster, that could be an aggressive card. It's actually, this is pretty good with Girder Goons. It gets 2 triggers. And I think we can get a Fake Your Own Death or something if we want to. Let's just take the Roastmaster here, not be too happy about it. Well, there's another Stimulus Package. Girder Goons are eminently splashable in red-green. Light 'em up is fine. Maestro's Theater, probably pretty good so far. Again, I don't think white is for us because Broker's Initiate the only white card. I don't know. I've never done the Stimulus Pack. Oh. All right, we're doing it today. I've never done the Stimulus Package thing in this format yet, and this seems like the draft to do it in. We've already got 2, and we could get 3. Roastmaster plus Stimulus Package is pretty good. Gonna look for some Glittermongerers here now. Gonna look for... Jewel Thief's gonna be super high. I mean, there's some combos you can do with Stimulus Package here in the format. Another thing would be Big Scores. Big Scores would help us splash Girder Goons. We could do some things here. This could be fun. This is different. I think this could end up being a different draft than what you've seen. I mean, this is like our 33rd draft of this format or something on the channel. So let's do something different here than normal, you know? Crew Captain, Outlaw, Swindler, Buddha, Gardener. These cards are not bad. Let's take Crew Captain. I think I'd like to go red-green, splash black. Maybe that's an argument to take Civic Gardener then? Let's take Civic Gardener. It's a 2-drop. We still have to eat our vegetables and take the 2 drops. So let's get rid of Illuminator Virtuoso here and probably land on like a... There's the Glittermonger. Venom Connoisseur is quite good with Stimulus Package. This is pick 9, so this is the one that wheeled. But I think Glittermonger Stimulus Package is the combo we have to make sure that we get. So I'm going to do that. Racer's Ring, great pickup. Rob the Archives, Antagonize. Yeah, we're going to take the Racer's Ring here. Another Glittermonger. I hadn't clocked that this one was pack 3. If I had clocked that this one was in pack 3, I probably would have taken the Venom Connoisseur there. But now all right, we are in. We are totally in here. Let's do it. Who says we can't splash a Hostile Takeover? Oh, there's another Pirate Sledge Arsonist, though. This might wheel. We have to take a Hostile Takeover, right? We've got 3 Stimulus Packages, 2 Glittermongers. I mean, a Sticky Fingers if we want to make more treasure. This seems so good. Nah, we're taking Hostile Takeover. We're going to wheel something out of the pack. It might be the Pirate Sledge Arsonist. Not going to be Strangle. That would have been really good. But if we get that Arsonist back, this deck looks fun. Now, we have to be wary about our curve. So we'll watch out for that. All right, let's take Ob Nixilis. That's what treasures allow you to do, right? Cast cards like that. So yeah, we're taking Ob Nixilis here. All right, what else do we have? Horde Hauler. No. Goldhound. It's kind of like a treasure, but no. Girder Goons. Maestro's Theater? No. Maybe just a Girder Goons here. Maestro's Theater's not bad with Hostile Takeover as fixing. But I think our fixing is these treasures here. Our 4-drop slot is like so crowded. We have to make sure we get cheaper cards. But let's take the Goons because I don't know about anything else. So here's a Venom Connoisseur. Happy to see that. There's also a Strangle, a Riveteer's Decoy. I would love all of this. The last one wheeled. So is it worth thinking that this one might wheel as well? Let's pick 4. It would wheel with 3 cards in the pack. This pack is pretty good. There's a big score as well. Maybe that wheels. So I think the cards that will wheel are Snoop, Daring Escape, and something else. I think we need the 2-drop here. We just have to make sure we have a density of 2 drops in this deck. There's another Racer's Ring. There's also a big score. But gosh, our 4-drop slot. These are kind of like 4 drops. No, I think one of these is going to wheel. So for that reason, I'm going to take the Racer's Ring here. Capenna Express could actually be pretty good in this deck. But again, it's another 4-drop. So maybe not. Social Climber could allow us a little bit of life gain. Pretty good combo with Stimulus Package, Glittermonger. So I think I'll take this here. Rakish Revelers, Daring Escape. Maybe Rakish Revelers is playable. We don't really have a reason to splash white right now. But I can't see us playing any of these other cards. Is 4 of them worth it? Really, every one of these past the first one is just 4 mana, create 2 treasures. That's all it does past that first one. I'm going to take it, though. I mean, why not? There's the Arsonist. It did come back, so that's great. Now, we really, and we might have to play this in issue, we really have to make sure we get 2 drops here. Because we have 2 of them right now, and that's it. Chrome Cat might have to be playable. Horde Hauler's just a big old nope. So Arsonist does care. It cares about number of permanents. So treasures count for Arsonist as well. Connoisseur is great with Stimulus Package. Can kind of give this Death Touch or give anything Death Touch. And the big score did come back, so that's great. Another big score. All right, so we can basically take like any card we want in pack 3. Like if we open Elspeth or something, we can basically just take it. That's not exactly the one I was thinking of. But there's Jewel Thief here. And I think that's what I'm going to land on. More treasure. Yeah, we don't even have any. We have a hostile takeover. That's the only thing that can work with this. Okay, I'll take Jewel Thief. And looking to take as many 2-drops as we can. Although the problem is like Mayhem Patrol is like the red 2-drop. But that's not really what this deck wants. So we'll take the Jewel Thief here. No 2-drops, but there's a Riveteer's Overlook. I think that's what I'm going to have to take over, I mean, Sizzling Soloist, but that's another 4-drop that we can't really play. So let's take the land here. High-Rise Sawjack? Evolving Doors, that's a no. Ready to Rumble. I wouldn't mind finding that 2-mana card that makes the Citizen. But we'll take the Sawjack. Wow. Okay. Well, we're taking Zeatora here. So, yeah. So we've got Hostile Takeover, Ob Nixilis, and Zeatora in this deck. We could even ramp into Zeatora. Pretty good. The only problem is we might die before we do that. Riveteer's Charm, Prize Fight, Zeatora's Proving Ground. These are all pretty good. This is removal, and we're a little light on interaction. We have Arsonist. That's about it, though. So I think I'll take the Charm here. Over the Proving Ground. I would not mind having a Zeatora's Proving Ground in the deck. We can't do 5. In fact, I don't even know if we're doing 4. So let's take Riveteer's Initiate here. Again, we have to have 2-drops. So let's do that. Goldhound boot. Oh. What is that? Oh my gosh. Bootlegger Stash Stimulus Package. All right. All right, guys. Today's the meme deck. This is the meme deck. We finally did it. We've been playing responsible Magic for the last month. Now we're just going to go 0-3 with this. But it's going to be so worth it. Bootlegger Stash Stimulus Packages. Tap your land for a 1/1. Sure. All right, I think we have to play a Halo Scarab here, so we're going to take that into the deck, as much as I don't really want it. And yeah, this looks pretty fun. Chrome Cat probably over Orfeo as another 4-drop. I mean, we need a curve. We need a responsible curve here. That's interaction. I mean, we might be able to play it, but I don't know. Maybe a decent sideboard card if we like really need removal. Because again, we are playing best of 3. Pyre Sledge, Arsonist, or Riveteer's Overlook. Oh. Yeah, let's do the Arsonist. All right, do we get last pick Stimulus Package? No, darn. That's okay. We do still have 4 of them, which is totally fine. Big Score works really well with them. I don't think we can play 4, right? I mean, 3 seems okay, I guess. I mean, we can basically throw all of this in the deck, right? I mean, we have 4 2-drops, which is okay. We're probably just going to trade all these off. And then we have a bunch of 3s. Probably don't need any blue mana. Probably don't even need an extra black. Well, maybe. 4 is fine. I mean, we can do this and then this here. And just cast hostile takeover off of treasure. This would be 17 lands. We might even be able to go 16 with the amount of treasure we're making. So we would have to cut 3 cards here. 17 creatures. Can't be any of these. I want to try the Bootlegger's Stash stimulus package thing. How good is Girder Goons? I don't know. It's pretty good. I kind of like our deck as it is, like without any cuts. Do we need 2 big scores? Yeah, I kind of want both of those. I want both Glittermongers. 3 stimulus package I think seems okay. 3 arsonists can just win the game out of nowhere. Like if we sacrifice an overlook, sacrifice 2 treasures, and then use those treasures mana to like have 2 arsonists ping down 2 things, like that's just game over pretty much. Sawjack protects us against flyers. Jewel Thief is good. Climber kind of helps us stabilize with life a little bit. Maybe we don't really need the Roast Master because we're doing big stuff already. Maybe we can go down 1 Girder Goons. And then I like everything else is the problem. I don't really like necessarily Initiate or Halo Scarab, but they do trade. Maybe just 1 Girder Goons? Social Climber's not that good, is it? I mean, no, it's not that good. With 3 Arsonists, that's probably where we can land. So that's still 14 creatures. I mean, stimulus packages are going to be producing so many more creatures too. So Bootlegger's Stash. This could be fun. It could also be absolutely horrible, but it could be very fun. So yeah, let's run it like that. Let's see how this does. Who knows how long this could take to queue up, but in the meantime, while we're waiting, would love for y'all to consider dropping a subscription here on the channel. Well, there we go, right into it. Draft took 10 minutes, queue took 1 second. But yeah, dropping a subscription here on the channel, supporting things like this. You know, it does take gems to draft things like this, even if they don't go well, as fun as they are. And so would love to have your consideration and support to do so. We'll keep this here. Also, if you take a look in the description, we do have the Daily Drafters Discord server that I'd love for you to go ahead and join as well. Last week we had a subscriber showdown video that you could also have the access to play into by being a part of the Discord server as well. So take a look at that Discord server if that's of interest to you. And we are off to the races with treasure here. Granted, our opponent's missing some land drops, but we're doing our thing. So, yeah. Oh man, I don't even know how I want to play this. I want everything here. I think we kind of have this game won. Let's start with Glittermonger. Next time we can go package and then like make all of the 1/1s. And then after that, we're kind of golden here. All right, so we'll do package. We can cast like Arsonist, or we could just like make all the 1/1s. So let's cast Arsonist here. 1. Oh, come on. And we could still make 2 1/1s. If we want to. Okay. Don't care too much about that. Actually, I can save that to have the arsonist kill their stuff. All right, well, this is going to be fun. Watch this. All right, my turn. Oh, boy. This is... I'm just sorry for everything that's going on here. This is great. I love it. This is exactly what I wanted to be doing. All right, we'll get a green. And then we can sacrifice a treasure, ping down the Revel Ruiner. Yeah, we've kind of got it going here. So that was great. All right, what do they have that they showed us here? Like a red-black deck, kind of. Didn't really see a need to bring in more interaction. Social Climber, they didn't seem to be super aggressive. I mean, I think this is probably all right just to run it back like this for now and see how that goes. Well, we have a powerful hand, but a slow hand. We need black to play Obnixilis. I don't think we can keep that, unfortunately. That's a very similar hand. Yeah, this hand has the ability to be a problem. Probably going to put back the stash here. And hope we draw black. Nope. Ooh, they've got the memes going too. Well, that's not a bad draw. Okay, so they are looking to be pretty aggressive here. So something we can do is do this, discard a card, create 2 treasure tokens, draw 2 cards, and then ping that down with a treasure? Ping that down with a treasure. No. With 2 treasures? But I think I'd rather get this going to open up black mana for next turn. No, don't kill our arsonist. So do we sacrifice these treasures here to kill their sizzling soloist? We also make 1/1s, but then we can't have access to this. But we do get more treasure from Big Score. So I think I'm going to... No, we can't do it because we have to have the extra mana open to activate that. I guess that resolves. Okay. So we could trade these 2 for that, but again, I think we need those treasures. I mean, we're not immediately threatened on life. All right, well, that's pretty good. So we could do this. Discard that, make 2 more treasures. So I'm going to do this, discard this, make 2 more treasures. Then we can sacrifice a treasure to make a 1/1 and then casualty that 1/1 to get 2 Obnixiluses. Obnixili? Is that how you say it? Cast with casualty. Sacrifice this. And then -2. And then +1. There we go. All right. Man, this deck is sweet. Win or lose, I think this might be my favorite deck of the format. So, all right. So if they have a creature, this devil can't block, and then both of these die, which sucks. So there's the creature, but we can chump to save one of them, I guess. Doesn't have trample, does it? No. Okay. So let's save one of them.
My revenge will be cruel and painful.
Go ahead and pump it.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
This would still let us cast Riveteer's Charm if we do this, if we wanted to. And Riveteer's Charm is going to make them sacrifice the Wrecking Crew. Okay, so no attacks in the turn. Okay. Sure. So it looks like Obnixiluses die in this turn, more than likely. Oh. They're just getting aggro, huh? Well, then let's do this. Take 5, I guess. Yeah, alright. Couldn't do anything about that. Now this soloist is going to be a problem. Now we can, if this thing survives and we blitz Girdergoons, next turn we'll have this to ping down their entire board basically. So I'm not going to blitz it this turn so that the Arsonist can start pinging down their board after blitzing Girdergoons here. Okay, that's okay. That's also fine. Do they have a trick? No. Okay, we're at 7, so we gotta watch out a little bit. Okay, so they did have the trick. Okay. Now the problem with blitzing the Girder Goons is that we would have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the backswing if we killed the soloist. Or we could just play the Girder Goons. We might have to do that. So if we blitzed it, sacrificing a treasure to do it, we can't have the 1/1 to like chump something. So let's try to stabilize here. And something we can do is we can sack this, make a 1/1, block something, use the Arsonist to ping down the rest of that something. Did they draw a 2-drop? They did. So that sucks. Okay. I think we have to trade at this point. So like this, just to preserve our life here. Yeah, I think we have to trade. All right. Well, it's up to the top of our deck now, isn't it? Well, that sucks. Are we dead? Oh, we're pretty close. Go to 1? Yeah. We can't even cast it. Oh. Well, we were close there. All right, so they are quite the aggressor in this deck, or in this. So I think Social Climber's pretty good. Is Initiate good against anything they had? Not really. Yeah, so Social Climber seemed pretty good. Sawjack seemed only good against that little flyer they had. Ready to Rumble just to deal with something? That's a little expensive, though. So maybe like that, get rid of Sawjack. And the Girder Goon seemed a little kind of slow. Maybe Bootlegger Stash is not for... Gosh, if we're able to actually get this on the battlefield with the stimulus package down, I don't think they can beat us, right? With the Social Climber and everything, so yeah, let's run it back like that. Oh, man. Alright, hope we draw a red. Okay. That's pretty good, because next time we can play Racer's Ring, attack with Gardener, untap Racer's Ring, play Arsonist. Hopefully he doesn't get strangled. That's fine. Or we can actually play Social Climber now. Dang, there's the strangle. Alright, gotta get that Glittermonger out now. There's the Soloist. Alright. That was wrong. They needed to give it to the Custodian there. Alright, do we just ready to rumble this thing right now? I think this is like the biggest problem we've seen from their deck, is this card. So I'm actually going to get rid of it here. Let's go to combat attack here, and we can untap it. Okay. Fine trading off Gardener for Custodian if they're going to attack. They have Fake Your Own Death. I'm cool with that. Okay. Ooh. I need to get both of these out, I think. Is really what I need to do. And the next turn with Stimulus Package, then we are off to the races. If they attack with both again, I don't think I can block, because I've got my engine assembled. So they're getting priority, and I really need this Glittermonger. So this is about the last turn I'm going to take 5. Knowing that we have Stimulus Package in hand here, that's going to... like, everything is opened up now. No, why? Don't you dare have another one. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. I think we can pass here. Probably going to take down the Soloist in response to a creature hitting the battlefield. Okay. Sure. So we will attempt to kill that. Okay, good. I still want the Glittermonger around. Yeah, so they're just like red, black 2-drops, basically. So we have double big score, so I'm going to hold the mountain. All right, we got our engine, and we got there in match 1. Let's see if we can keep it up in match 2. All right, here we are in match 2 on the draw with a decent little hand. Civic Gardener can do some work here. Worst case, if we miss a land, we have 2/2 drops, so there's that. Come on. Blue-white. Yeah, let's do Gardener. I'm not gonna block the Halo Scarab here. I'd like to try to see if we can use the untap ability on Gardener for our advantage. Let's hope they don't play an X3. That's fine. I'm willing to trade for that one. We can play 2/2 drops here. That seems pretty good. Having the Arsonist out, though, with the Glittermonger next turn is going to be very good. But let's do 2/2 drops. Okay, I'm fine trading that. And then we'll get Venom Connoisseur out there. Now we have blocks on Scarab. Okay. I think we need to get Glittermonger going. Even if Sawjack does block that right now, I'd very much like to get this going. Now this boy's got Death Touch, so we'll attack. What are these lands? Plains? Okay, so Obscura. These are hard. They're really cool lands, but it's hard to kind of tell what they are. Okay. Aw, not yet. We're close. Alright, I want to get this down to prevent this 3 points of damage coming our way every turn here. I know they can blitz the underdog. I'm just going to hold it back to block it. I mean, I don't want to be blocking with my Glittermonger right now. Awesome. So it held him back. So that's good. That's good. Ooh. How much are they drawing? 6 cards? Okay. I guess they're drawing 6 cards then. The card's usually not great, but in a match like this that's going to probably end up being pretty grindy, it's not bad. Okay, so I don't think we want to bootlegger stash right now. We'd like to do this while still having a land up. So I'm going to do this. Get the death touch. They have a counterspell? Okay, so they have a counterspell. So we have to watch out. Very much so have to watch out. So that our bootlegger stash doesn't get countered. It's probably, you know, the one. Counter it unless they pay 2. Okay. Resolves, sacrifice this guy, discard this guy. Okay, so let's do this, and then we'll use all the treasure to cast Stash and then shoot down the Dusk Mangler, and then this Arsonist is going to shoot down everything for the rest of the game, basically. Okay, so green, green, green. Make a treasure. Green, 4, 5, 6. Bootlegger's stash. Tap this to add a green. Shoot that down. And these can tap to create treasures at instant speed. So there we go. We've resolved the bootlegger stash in the format. And our Pirate Sledge Arsonist now, every turn, just wipes their board. So unless they have removal for the Arsonist, we are good to go. Oh, they probably have an instant speed way. Yeah, they have an instant speed way to make it a 5/5. That's okay. I mean, no, but now they're going to get back Dusk Mangler. We need our stimulus package. They got back Tenacious Underdog? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, lands are going to be not good for us at all. They're getting priority, so they have slip out the back here. So we're going to have to do it on their turn. I'm pretty sure it's slip out the back. It's the only thing I can think of in the format that they have here. So we're going to have to do it on their turn so that they can't attack with it next turn. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Well, then in that case, let's do this. Sacrifice all of them to kill the infiltrator. Okay. Okay. Where's my stimulus package? Come on. I'm going to do this now so that they can't have any response to this. Then we'll pass. And hope we don't die before we draw action here. Okay. Here comes the Tavern Swindler. Hopefully they lose. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. That's a little combo I haven't seen in the format. The only problem is the F6 value with Bootlegger's Stash is really not there. So we are just kind of taken up all the time. At least we're moving quickly. Well, that's pretty good. But let's see what else we can find. That's not very good. Let's go red, red, red. I'd like to make them use the mana on their turn. I'm gonna have to kill that if they have a protection spell against that. So we can sacrifice up to 6 of them, or 7 of them maybe. So I'm okay, just no attacking here. Okay. Joke's on you. Hopefully we don't run out of clock here. Okay, so go ahead and sacrifice plenty of these. I'm just going to do more than needed. because we're not using our mana for anything else. So we're just gonna make sure this works. Do they have fake your own death? Okay. Ooh, there you go. You get a bunch of them here if you want to use it. But now we have a combo where we're killing 2 of their creatures every turn. Or, I'm dumb, we could probably just kill them. I forget that this goes to any target. Proves how much I've kind of been following here in this format. So I'm pretty sure we could just kill them next turn. So I'm going to do that instead. Alright, so create a treasure. And then we'll just go ahead. And I think we've got the kill here. Again, the clicks. There we go. All right, cool. So we did it. So they're playing Obscura. And we are frozen. All right, I might have to exit and get out here and get back in. Okay, so we are here in sideboarding. We did crash, but we are back in, so that's all right. I've got some flyers, so we need to keep in High-Rise Sawjack here. Witty Roastmaster could put some pressure on them. Social Climber could protect us from that, but I don't... Maybe we can do... No, sorry, wrong one. This one. Just to put some pressure. The Girder Goons like seem okay, but not great. It turns out that Pyre Sledge Arsonist doesn't really need Girder Goons to be that good. So... Ready to Rumble might have been a decent include as well if they have like that big flyer. Well, we have no red. I don't think we... Oh, God. Well, that's basically worse. So we'll keep 5 here. Well, this would be a pretty decent starting hand. Except the fact that we mulligan twice. I really do want Stash here, but like, I don't think we can afford that. So, unfortunate mulligan to 5, but, you know, that happens in Magic sometimes. Let's see if we can come back from it. Let's hope they miss. Alright. 3 mana mill 2 cards. You love to see it. Alright, so do we play Glittermonger or do we hold up Big Score and Riveteer's Charm? I think I'm just going to hold up the other ones. I mean, very suspect. Okay. So then we're just going to play Riveteer's Charm here. So this will sacrifice. Yeah, target opponent sacrifices a creature. So this will work. Okay. And then they pass again. So obviously they want to trade here. I'll lead on that. Okay, that did work. So then we can pass. Let's go to combat, see if they do anything. No, okay. We can save this for a moment where we can untap a land and get extra value out of it after they trade. Oh, they're gonna casualty, get 2/4/3s. There it is. It's a pretty good combo. I mean, it's a nice little combo at common. Jewel Thief will let us have 3 treasures. This will let us have 4 mana, but we'd have to discard the Girder Goons to do that. I do think we need to get Jewel Thief down to block one of these 4/3s here. And I do really want to keep the land for the big score. Okay, that's fine. It's also not the worst. It's not the best either. I mean, anytime a Duskland Mangler resolves, it's not great for us. Can we afford to take 9? I don't think we can. So we just have to play Girder Goons, and if they have removal, then yikes. Boy, I hope they don't have Fake Your Own Death. Okay, good. So we get another red here. We'll play this guy. They don't have any answers here, so, or any responses to any of this. Okay, board is clear now. For now. Not really the card I want to be discarding to itself. Okay. Not really putting the pressure on them, but we need to find some of our action here. They are pretty flooded, so at least there's that. That's some of our action, for sure. Let's see if they have a response to it. No, alright. Okay. Can you answer our potentially 7/1/1s here? Alright. They do have an instant still up now, though. Alright, we did get there with it. Sweet. Alright, 2-0. Let's get our first trophy here in best of 3. Okay, so we're here in round 3 with a Halo Scarab. And lands on the top of our deck. That's what we are hoping for. If we can get this unopposed Glittermonger, we're also very much hoping we're not going up against an aggressive Broker's deck, and it looks like we're not. So we are in luck. here. And now we've got the curve. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the missed land drop. So we will take it here and hope we hit a land, play Glittermonger, have it survive, and then we're good. Ooh, the mirror match. I've noticed in this deck, Girder Goons is just not that good. We have better options. Okay. We will end turn. I'm probably just going to have to make them sack a creature here. Okay. Okay. Let's see if they want to sack their Fixer or their Tycoon. Okay. Land. Alright. Fine trading Scarab for Initiate. It gets us a treasure at some point. Also fine trading Sawjack for Tycoon here. Oh, that works too. Alright, what's up now? They have technically 6 mana. Let's hope they don't play like Zeotora. Okay. Okay. Alright, is a hostile takeover in order? I think it is. Wipes their whole board and keeps alive our Sawjack and Glittermongerer here. So yeah, let's just do that. All right, so you become a 1/1 and you become a 4/4. And we get the old, what was it, a 4 for 2, I guess? We gave up Halo Scarab, Hostile Takeover for their 4 creatures. And they're at 6 somehow. So that's pretty good. And now we can just slam Zeotora. Actually, before we do that. Okay, so go to combat. I'm fine trading this for both of their creatures if they want to. Nope, alright. Yeah, it's probably pretty hard to win if we go Hostile Takeover into Zeotora the Incinerator. It's pretty difficult for our opponent to win in that situation. Well, that kind of protects them a little bit. We do have a blitzed Girder Goons if we want it. So they're just playing red-green beats, it looks like. So Girder Goons not looking great, especially on the draw next game. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't really like these, to be honest. A Social Climber looks good. Ready to Rumble's probably fine against something like Rocks or like a pumped up Paragon. We're gonna win the late game if we can get there. So yeah, making those couple of changes seems fine to me. All right, see if we can get a couple play-in points here. I think we need like 10 or something to have access to a like a qualifier for a qualifier for a qualifier. I don't know how it works nowadays. It's so confusing. Well, isn't this fine and dandy? Let's just hope they don't beat us down too quickly. Well, that certainly helps. That can potentially trade with the Jetmir's Fixer. Well, not really. We'll trade with the Gardener, though. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and untap that and probably play a 2-drop here. Probably a Jetmir's Fixer if I had to guess. But we'll trade. Oh, okay. That's fine. Holy, this is just... Look at the treasure in this hand. If this thing survives, this game will be over in about 3 turns. Yeah, we just have to make sure we don't die before then. We are drawing the lands that we need, though, so that's good. So we can technically play Stash next turn, but again, I don't think we want to do that because we're just 6 mana, do nothing, take like 6 more. Do I want to block Civic Gardener here with Glittermonger? I should have. Should have called their bluff. The Mayhem Patrol. Okay, well, we're taking some pressure here. But we do have Stimulus Package now. We can shoot some things down. And make some more blockers. So that's good. So we'll pass the turn. Okay. All right. So we can shoot something down now, or next turn we can play Stash and shoot even more things down. Kind of like that one. So green, red, green. Play Bootlegger Stash. And then we'll create some treasures here. Wait, no. We can sacrifice 2 more of these. Still, so we can cast Riveteer's Charm right now off of these 3. Make them sacrifice that, and then get 1 more treasure, and then kill this, and then they're only hitting us for 6, and then they theoretically can't hit us much more than that. So, do this. And then probably this one. Now this is basically their 1 turn to try to push through some damage here. But after that, they're pretty much done for. Well, that'll push through some damage, but we do, starting maybe next turn, but the Arsonist can take care of that before that's hopefully too much of a problem. Okay, go to 6. I might just need the extra 1/1 over the big score here. I don't know. No, I'm going to keep it in hand and then pass. They're getting priority. It could just be this thing. Okay, apparently really needed that treasure. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is shoot down the Roast Master before it pings us after creating 6 1/1s. And I think we're probably stable at this point. That's not what I meant to do. Or 5 1/1s, I guess. And because we still need the mana for this. So our lands are tapping for a 1/1 right now. We have assembled the combo of the format. All right, you're going to concede. You're going to let us play this out here. I think the writing is written on the wall. Yeah. All right. So yeah, sorry for all the clicking today, but it's what we're doing. Their only priority here is Black Market Tycoon, so they are taking a hot sec. No, we're gonna have to sacrifice these. Nixilis, of course. Okay. I forgot we had Nixilis in our deck. This is ridiculous.
I am the new boss. Join me or die. Oh, I have a job for you. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
I feel like I'm playing Storm in Vintage Cube or something like that. I know we could have killed them next turn, but we'll do that next turn. We just got to make sure we don't die to just some crazy, stupid card off the top. So that should probably do it, I would think. Yeah, there we go. All right, we finally got the trophy here. Been a long time since we had the trophy on the channel, but this one was a sweet one for sure. Probably my favorite draft I might have ever done on this channel. So if you're here, still here at the end, thanks so much for sticking around. I don't know what day this will be posted. I don't know when I'll see you next. But thanks so much for sticking around for this one, and I will see you next time for your daily draft.